Given a line segment AB, we want to divide it in the ratio of m:n, where both m and n are positive integers. To help you understand it, we shall take m as 3 and n as 2. So basically we are dividing the line in this length to a ratio of 3:2. So to begin with, let's consider AB line segment to be of 10 centimeter. Again, this is the second way of dividing a line. So depending on the scenario, we will use the first or the second way. So here too we'll have the same flow. First is we will have a rough sketch trying to figure out how we can do this. So very first thing is to draw a straight line, pick a point, cut 10 centimeter arc, and that would be your AB. With point B as the starting point, draw a line making an acute angle. Acute angle is an angle less than 90 degree. So let's call this as AX. Actually, I need more space. For this question, I will need, this is required. Now, you have to, please see to that you do this before you do anything else. Draw another line which is parallel to AX. We can call this as BY. This is first, that is drawing parallel lines. So please understand this, that we have these two set of lines to be parallel to each other. How do we do this? By copying the angle. How do you copy an angle? Let me explain that. First is from point B, draw an arc. Draw an arc, right? With say P and Q as your angles. From point B with the same radius, again remember this is with the same radius, cut another arc. I think this will be good enough. Now measure PQ. Right, P is a point on AB, so this would be P dash. Right, so this would be P dash. With after measuring PQ, from P dash cut the length of PQ. This will be your Q dash. And thus we have a line which is, this obviously I just did some random thing. Okay, somewhere over there. So that would be your Q dash. Again, please understand that PQ is measured first, and from P dash we cut an arc. Cutting the previous arc, and wherever the arcs cut is where you have to draw the line, and that would be your BY, which will be parallel to AX. So please understand that this has to be done before doing anything. And now, since we want 3:2, we need to cut three arcs over here and 2 arcs over here of same measurement. Right? So first is we will say cut the first arc over here, second arc would be there, and third arc would be there. With the same measurement, we need to cut an arc over here, and that would be the second one. That's it. Y3 and Y2 over there because of the ratio 3:2. So this will be A1, A2, A3, and this will be B1 and B2. Again, please understand that it's because of the ratio. If it was something else, 4:1, here you would have had 4 arcs and here only 1 arc. So post this, all you have to do is join A3 and B2, and wherever this two line meets is where your point C is, which divides the line AB in the ratio of 3:2. What is the logic behind this? We'll understand as usual. We understand it later as a flow. You know that how it goes about. So first we'll see this practically, how it's done on a sheet of paper. Don't worry, I'll make you understand the logic. First we'll see how it's done on a sheet of paper. So as usual, I have already drawn a line. I'm picking up a point, and with the compass I'll draw a 10 centimeter line. Hold your compass at one end and press the compass so as to reach 10 centimeter. Always verify and do it. So see, I'm taking time. It depends on the compass. Some are better condition. There is that screw and all of that. That system is good, I guess. Everything has their own advantage. This is faster to use. That will take time. So this is of length 10 centimeter. And now drawing a line which makes an acute angle with AB. The immediate step is to draw a line parallel to this. Please don't make it a scale as of now. First is you need to draw a parallel line. For that we'll draw an arc with the same radius from point B. Right, that is point B. Important points you need to mark, that will be helpful. See, the radius is the same. Draw another arc. So that would be your point P and Q. That's very important. Please measure those. So this is how you draw equal angles. So please understand the logic. This one thing, if you miss understanding how it's done, then you're gone. That is P dash. And that will give you Q dash. First, keep your pencil on the required point and check if things are, just don't draw, just check if things are good, you know, if everything is aligned. Because if things are, even a smallest bit is wrong, then the entire answer will be wrong. So till you're not sure, don't draw anything. And now you have to decide on the arc length. That is just 1. That will be 1, 2 and 3. Again, depends on the ratio. So this end, it will be the first, from point A it will be 3. First one. The second arc, that will be A2, and from A2 we have A3. From point B we have B1, and then we have B2. And thus we have B2 and A3. Joining that will give us the answer. I feel this is, this kind of construction is better. It looks neater, right? So you can see clearly that we have divided this entire length in the ratio of 3:2 because it's at 6 centimeter and 10 centimeter, is it not? 0, 6 and 10. So 0, 6 and 10 means this is of 6 centimeter length and that's of 4 centimeter length, and thus we have 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2. So let's look into the steps of construction. Draw an arc AX making an acute angle with AB. So that would be, that's your AB, that's your AX. Draw a ray BY parallel to AX. So you don't need to talk about how the parallel line is drawn. That will be too much of writing. You are just telling making angle ABY equal to BAX. That's the maximum information we are giving. Because in construction, if you write even a bit of detailed answer, then it will take a lot of time. So these two angles are to be made equal. If these two angles, which are alternative interior angles, if they are equal, these two lines will be parallel, right? Locate the points A1 to A3 as M is 3 on AX such that the distance between any neighboring points are equal. Also locate B1 to B2 as N is equal to 2 on BY such that the distance between between any neighboring points are equal. join, in this case, A3, B2. Let it intersect AB at C, and that is your C. So this is your B2 and that's your A3. And thus this turns out to be 6 and that turns out to be 4, dividing this line in the ratio of 3:2. And now the logic. How does this work? Well, we have a line and say these are your 2 points, A and B. And from point A and B we have parallel lines. And end of it, this is A3 and that is somewhere A2 and things like this. I guess that, right? This is A3. If this is 3x, this is 2x, remember, because the arc length is the same. So you can see over here, this arc length are the same. So if this is x, this also will be x, this also will be x, and this is also x, and this is also x. So all these arc lengths are same. So this is 3x and that is 2x. So this is very important to understand. That's why I told you guys, draw the parallel line and then do the arc length thingy. Because if you miss out, if you draw the arc length over here, and if you miss out that length, getting that back is again a bit tough. It's not that it's not possible, but why to mess it up? Is it not? Okay, that would be your point C. So how does this work? Well, this works with the help of similarity. Consider these two triangles. This is the first and the second. So the logic is this. This is how you have to write the justification. And please see to that you don't draw this in your exam. Again, it's not required. This is your diagram and that's it. This is only for you to understand from my end. I'm drawing this. Consider triangle ACA3 and BCB2. These are the two triangles. So here we have angle ACA3 being equal to angle B2CB, vertically opposite angles. Then we have angle BAA3 being equal to ABB2. Why? Alternative interior angles. Is it not? As AX and BY are parallel. AX is parallel to BY. And since all of these angles are equal, this angle is equal to this angle. Not all, but the pair of angles are equal. These two triangles are what? They are similar. Similar to triangle BCB2 by AA similarity criteria. So what can you tell? We can tell that therefore AC by CB will be equal to the ratio AA3 by BB2, which in turn is equal to 3x 3 by 2. Right? Therefore, or we will just write this and write AC by CB will be equal to 3 by 2. As AA3 by BB2 is constructed to be in ratio of 3 by 2. Actually this is not required. That's okay, we need to write that. Yeah, okay. So bit of writing. Please don't draw the diagram, not required for your exam. Not for exam, it's only for understanding. But yes, justification has to be written. This diagram is not required, only the diagram. Figure not required, not for exam, right? Then what else? That's it. So that's your question. This is the second way of handling cutting off a line. Steps of construction. And your justification. Please enroll to our program at chalkpieceacademy.com, wherein we'll be teaching you a lot more tricks for faster simplification and calculation, DIY projects. We'll code with Python. We'll work with Arduino Uno. There are a lot more magic tricks and the physics behind it. They are printable materials which will help you recap and understand things better. We'll have live revision and doubt session 2 months before your term exams. It's very cost effective. There would be no ads or any kind of distractions, and we have a dedicated app to help you guys with this.